Abhi, we knew the skills, okay? So how are we going to build the profile to get the skills? Okay.
Most
So
important part now.
all the things that are needed here, it's like knowledge, skills, recognition, and track. But how do you make a roadmap? Okay. Abhi, right now, we are, let's say, in X year of law school, and we're looking to work, like, at a certain place. How do you build a roadmap or a path, okay, to a career in international business law? Very, very important. And this is what we will do, like how to work. So first of all, the decision or the thing that you have to think of is, what is your final goal? Okay. Are you looking to provide freelance work? Are you looking to work with multinationals? Are you looking to work in international law firms? What kind of impact are you going to have? Like, what kind of things are you looking to have on the clients or on, like, on the people, on your employers? What is your final goal? So, after, like, discussing this, that the opportunities that we have, how many people actually really want to work on the freelance opportunities? Can I have a call, a kind of, like, understanding? I want to work on the freelance opportunity. How many people wants to work on freelancing opportunities and
See,
work for
yeah,
people outside the country?
that's the ultimate aim, right? You can travel while working. One day you are working in Goa, other time you're working in some other country, and still your work is going on.
So Shivani, this works for people who have passed out too, because we are only trying to make a roadmap from where we are right now to where we want to be. So first of all, we have to affix a destination, right? Okay. So now how many people want to work for multinational companies? I want to work for multinational companies. How many people are in that zone? I want to work for MNCs.
Just write the complete sentence. I want to work for MNC. It's okay if you want to do both of them. Write
Yeah.
that.
Okay. People want to work for multinational companies. Okay. MNC or freelancer, Shivani wants to do both of them. I want to work with MNC, not for it, which means you will be freelancing basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only freelance. Yes. Okay. How many of you want to work with international law firms? How many people want to work with international law firms? Quite a few people want to work with international law firms as well. In fact, one of our founders had this aim, and he shared about that many times. International law firms. So we can see, like, most people are divided in this zone. Like, equal number of people want to freelance, work with MNCs or with international law firms, right? So you decide what is your final goal. Okay, that's the first step that you have. Now, now you make a note of what do you have to do to learn. What do these people do? We already discussed what is the kind of work that these entities do. What work will you get when you are working with them? So now you have to make a list of what do you need to learn if you want to reach that destination, whether you are working as a freelancer or with a MNC or with a law firm, what is the kind of knowledge and skills you will need. Okay, this is the second thing that you have to plan out and think about. Okay, we also discussed all the, like, we talked of what is the knowledge and skills that are required. So you will have to choose your category and plan out the skills accordingly. Now, what do you need to do to build a proven track record before these people? As we saw for freelancing person, someone who sees this kind of profile will very clearly say that, okay, this person has done so much work, let me give him, he has a track record, he's built a track record, right? You go JP Morgan company and you work with their different offices, you put that down, you have a track record, you build a track record where you are working with that. You work with the likes of Allen and Overy, Baker McKenzie, you have a track record. But in order to enter into these places, what do you need to do? Like, you want to enter into these places. For that also, you need an extent of track record. Okay. How are you going to get connected with the opportunities? Where do I find them? Where do I find international law firms? Where do I find multinational companies? Where do I find freelancing opportunities? We have shared this number of times. Like freelancing opportunities, we have a webinar up on the LawSico website where we have discussed a lot of different platforms which actually provide you freelancing opportunities. Okay, multinational companies, we know, like if you go to job sites you will get that in that, but you have a method of locating startups which are going to go multinational. You can look at getting through angel networks, you can look at getting through listings of startups which have products which are in this zone. Okay, how will you connect with potential clients and employers? Okay, so first of all, you have to make yourself visible to them. Unless you are visible, you're not going to be able to differentiate and you are not going to be able to reach out. Okay, people will be, this is somebody from somewhere reaching out to me. Okay, so you have to work on developing your profile, your brand accordingly, and we actually provide you elaborate training in our courses on how to do that. Okay, every single exercise you do, every single assignment you do has this element in it in LawSico. And this is not just the this is not just one thing. Across the courses we have elements like this which will talk of how you can increase your visibility or how you can create your brand when you are talking with potential clients or employers. Okay, there's an elaborate training on how this can be done. What will be your networking strategy? Okay, do you think that you will be able to do this like you put massive applications to the MNCs or like international law firms, or you just like put up something in your profile up and you put in the remote platforms and it works out? What is your way to network with the people? How can you effectively use different forms of networking with different people? And networking is not attending conferences and exchanging cards. It's not that anymore. It's not that anymore. Okay, so there are different ways in which you can actually network with your potential employers and clients. This is also an elaborate part of training because we realize that increasing law skills or legal skills is not just enough. Like it needs mentoring, it needs guidance on how the networking strategy is going to be. We actually counsel our students on this.